What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns climbing back up on the podium while we ride around with Janine, my primary Xbox One character, and her brand new Pegasi Osiris, which I have named Goddess, as courtesy of the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 DLC. So, in today's rant, we're going to talk about the map. That's right, we're going to talk about San Andreas. No, not Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which is, by the way, an awesome game. Many consider it to be the best Grand Theft Auto game in the entire series. We are discussing the state of San Andreas, currently in Grand Theft Auto 5 and, of course, Grand Theft Auto Online. So, what is my issue with the map of San Andreas? Why would I be complaining about San Andreas? Well, the issue I have with San Andreas is whenever they first told us that Grand Theft Auto 5 was going to be set in Los Santos and San Andreas, I, like so many of you out there, was expecting a much larger map, similar to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now, I realize that technically that map is small compared to Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, because obviously Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online's map is huge. It's massive. And the San Andreas map only looked big compared to Grand Theft Auto 3 and Grand Theft Auto Vice City. And the big way that Rockstar did this was by including more than one city. They had Los Santos, they also had San Fierro, Las Venturas, several towns, counties, and of course Area 69 for you to explore as CJ. So obviously my first knee-jerk reaction when Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online officially came out in September 2013 was a small amount of disappointment. Yes, it was beautiful. Los Santos looked like it was a fully realized version of Los Angeles. The countryside of Blaine County was fantastic. It was a very beautiful game and still is. But at the same time, part of me really wishes that Rockstar would have also included San Fierro, Las Venturas, and of course Area 69. But alas, we did not get those additional cities and locations in Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, I realize a long time ago Rockstar said this about the Grand Theft Auto universe, that they broke it in half. The 3D universe, which is Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and of course San Andreas, and then the HD universe, which is Grand Theft Auto 4 and Grand Theft Auto 5. But there are definitely tie-ins of both universes. For example, the street gangs, the families, and the ballers are in both universes. They appear in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and they appear once again in Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. There's several other examples I could cite as well, but I think you get the point. My belief is Rockstar originally set out to try and separate the two universes, the HD and the 3D. But I think what's happened quietly over time, Rockstar has rethought their stance on the HD versus 3D universes. It could be because of, fan reaction to the idea, or it could be people within Rockstar deciding, you know what, maybe we ought to somehow try and re-sew these worlds back together. I mean, for one thing, Laszlo is in Grand Theft Auto 3, he's in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, 4 and 5, and of course he also does the production for all the radio stations and sweepers in all those games. So that's one more tie-in throughout the entire universe, and there's numerous others I could cite, but I don't think I need to. But back on topic regarding the map of San Andreas in Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online, I have noticed on several occasions, whether it's a news wire from Rockstar or on various fictional websites or in the fictional commercials on Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online, I have noticed the word Southern San Andreas. On numerous occasions, I've heard that word mentioned, that phrase. Not San Andreas, but Southern San Andreas. Which begs the question, will we eventually see Northern San Andreas? A fully realized version of the state of San Andreas. I would love to see that. HD version of San Fierro, an HD version of Las Venturas. That would be sweet. I, for one, would not have a problem with Rockstar having one or both of those cities, or quote-unquote Northern San Andreas, as a future update or expansion DLC. Even if I had to drop 20 bucks for it, I'd be more than willing to do so, especially if it had the same quality that the Southern San Andreas map has as well. various buildings, things to do, jobs, missions. Plus, I would just like to have new places to explore because I've explored the hell out of Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online's map. I love exploring maps on games. Ever since I was a kid playing the original Legend of Zelda, the Diablo series, Diablos 1, 2, and 3, all the Grand Theft Auto games from the very first top-down versions, 1 and 2, to, the 3D and, of course, the HD versions of Grand Theft Auto, as well as Skyrim, Red Dead Redemption, Witcher 3, of Batman Arkham City, and then, of course, coming up in about a week from now, Batman Arkham Knight. So, yes, I enjoy playing open world games. One of the main reasons is the freedom, and another reason is because I like exploring every nook and cranny, trying to find Easter eggs. The fact is, I just love exploring maps, whether it's on foot, horseback, car, airplane, helicopter. I always enjoy doing that, especially in the Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption made by Rockstar, because they always put a lot of quality and quantity into their games and maps, which is exactly what they did with Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online's version of San Andreas, or Southern San Andreas. It's also quite possible that the original vision for the Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online map was to have all the locations that was in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, but due to the limited capabilities of last gen, Rockstar had no choice but to cut down the size of the San Andreas map, thus making it quote-unquote Southern San Andreas. And maybe eventually we might see a much more fully realized version of San Andreas in either a DLC, an expansion, or a future Grand Theft Auto game. But I would never ask for Rockstar to sacrifice quality over quantity. I mean, I like the balancing act that they attempt with their games. They try to give us as much quality as possible, while at the same time trying to give us as much quantity as possible without going too far one way or the other. And I think the abilities of the current gen consoles, the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and PC, are going to allow Rockstar to give us more of both quality and quantity in their future games, be it the Red Dead series, the next Grand Theft Auto game. But at the very least, what I would like to see is North Yankton eventually added as a new location for us to explore, courtesy of a story DLC, and hopefully, just hopefully, Rockstar will also add it as a place that we can go and explore and get away from Los Santos for a while, because I could use a break, I could use a vacation, I could use a trip somewhere else. So hopefully Rockstar has that in the pipeline. It's one of the ideas I've thrown out a while back, or was it Delinquent or somebody? I think it was a mutual idea that we bounce around. Anyways, don't forget Top 5 Ideas 11 coming up this Friday. It's your opportunity to submit ideas on how to improve Grand Theft Auto Online, make it better, make it more fun, make it crazier, zanier, wackier, whatever. Feel free and submit it below in the comment section on Twitter or via the Facebook page. By Thursday, I will select the top 5 ideas, and then we will have those as our top 5 ideas 11. And while you're at it, feel free and check out previous installments of my top 5 ideas series. Got a playlist just for you up on my YouTube channel. Final thoughts regarding the San Andreas map in Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. I think it's beautiful. I think there's a lot to do and explore in quote-unquote Southern San Andreas, as I'm calling it. However, I still would really much like to see the HD versions of San Fierro and Las Venturas eventually added to Grand Theft Auto.